what I'm saying is that they had the last 3 games, they've fallen behind. They rally at the Islanders. They rally against Colorado. Fine. I mean, after that game, they had a chance to reset. They have Sunday and Monday off, and now they're playing in St. Louis. You cannot come out flat. It was shocking. After 5 minutes, I'm texting my friends going, it looks like they're on drugs playing the Red Army. So this isn't whether they won the game or lost the game. You got to come out and be ready to play. I mean, you guys watched the first period. Did it look like they were ready to play?
No, they did not look like they were ready to play. But
that's what I'm talking about.
Well, what I'm talking about is, and you got to hear me out on this one, Steve. Okay, for most of the season, they haven't played with a second line. Okay, we agree. For most of the season, well, let me just hear me out. I'm going to explain it to you. For most of the season, they haven't played with a second line. For most of the season, they haven't played with a backup goaltender. For most of the season, they had some pretty significant injuries. And let's say, for example, that Caden Gooley is one of them. And you start the year at center with Kirby Dach, and then he's out. And now, so everyone has to be in different chairs. So what happens? Joshua Roy comes up. Before him, Owen Beck comes up. What am I getting at? How many? Nick Suzuki, the last time I checked, and it could be a little off here right now, but the last time I checked, which was about a week ago, has the second most ice time of any forward in the National Hockey League. Mike Matheson is playing on average 25 plus minutes a game, and Samuel Montembeault was playing in game 53 when he never played more than 41. 41 was his career high a year ago, and as Pierre said, he didn't rest during the Four Nations face-off. What are we getting at? Because the team is a rebuilding team and they've surprised everyone by being in a playoff spot with 12 games left in their season, sometimes the lemon or the orange, no matter how you want, there's no more juice. Pierre, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, we want them to play every game, but sometimes you squeeze the orange so much that on some nights there's no more juice. I understand the caller's point. He says they played on Saturday night. It's Tuesday night. They're tired. You know, if the fans understood the importance of tonight's game, Pierre, the players know it too. They're tired.
Hey, Steve, just one thing to what you're talking about. Everybody got all hot and bothered because they came from behind against Colorado. They're down 4-1. Do you know how much juice that takes out of the tank to do that against an elite team like Colorado?
I agree. But by the way, Tony, I agree with all your points. You made great points. The only thing that bothers me is it's not even if they make the playoffs. It's that, and it wasn't that Montembeault was tired in the first 10 minutes. It's not that I wasn't looking for the 3 guys you talked about. The whole team did not come out with any juice. Now, was the whole team exhausted? That's hard to believe. Everyone's played a lot of games. And if they had come out and played with intensity and lost 6-1, it wouldn't have bothered me. But I don't buy the thing that they're that tired that they couldn't. But anyways.
I'm Marinaro, and that clip you just watched is from our most recent episode of the Sick Podcast. Once again, follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.